Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in my previous video I told you guys that I was going to do a video on the Duckster 2. Well, it's a lot more difficult than I planned. You really need a friend in GTA Online that has a motorcycle club so they can make you road captain, and then you can order a Duckster 2 and you'll just drive around the Los Santos custom shop and they'll spawn in like crazy over there. So we're not going to be doing the Duckster 2 today, but I did come up with 3 different rare vehicles that I did stack up on. So we're going to go through that right now. Now, when you're trying to spawn these vehicles in, your best bet is go into a mission. You can either go to Time to Get Away or Chopper Tail. They both work real well because the time is stuck at 12 and that's when you spawn the best. So go ahead and do that. Now, when you are in the mission, there are 3 different spawn locations at the Los Santos Customs. I'm going to display those right now. Okay, so the first one I got was the Ruiner. What I did is y'all could see there that I just put that car next to that barrier, or in front of that barrier, and just grab this car. I'm pretty sure it does matter which car you get, depending on what car you're trying to glitch in. I'm not sure exactly, but anyway, I just went up and down this road maybe a few times and then went ahead and jumped on this highway, and I tried to stay along the yellow line starting on the left side. And I just pretty much went in a circle about 3 or 4 times at this sign. I would turn right and just follow this and keep doing the same thing about 3 or 4 times. I'll pass the first light and then stop at the second one, and then you'll see the Ruiner just glitch right over there to your left by that red tank. So I went ahead and pulled out the sniper, make sure it's there, and it was. So I went ahead and went over there and grabbed it and took it to my garage, but I had turned the PS4 off right after, so it actually didn't save this, and I wasn't able to glitch it in again, so that kind of sucked. But there's a couple more vehicles that I got, so let's go ahead and jump over there. Alright, so the second one I found was the Mock Sentinel. All I did was drive back from the Los Santos Customs that's by the airport. The reason why is because I couldn't really glitch in any cars over at that side quite yet. So I went ahead and decided to drive back. Sure enough, there was a car sitting there. I was like, hell yes, finally. Because like I said, guys, these glitches can take a long time. You know, because it resets all the time, so it depends off of that. So just keep that in mind when you're doing this. It can take quite a while. So I went ahead and put this car in my garage. I exited out of the mission so everything could restart, and went ahead and started again. Now, I really do recommend that y'all take the same route I'm taking. It seemed to work the best with trying to spawn in a vehicle. So you're just going to pull out of Los Santos Customs and just go around the block. Now, the farther you go out, the more of a chance you got for spawning in a vehicle, the one you're wanting. And when you're pulling back in, you want to just creep in there real slow. So we're going to go ahead and speed it up right here. And just creep in there when you're coming back around. And you can see right there I didn't spawn in nothing, so I'm going to go ahead and go back around again. And once you get to this light, just slow it down and just creep on in there. Now, I did spawn a vehicle, but with this sports vehicle, you can't modify it or store it in your garage. So it's kind of pointless to have. So this one was kind of a bummer, but let's just move on. Now, there are all kinds of different routes you can take. You really just got to find the one that fits for you. I'm just demonstrating the ones that work for me. So, I mean, you know, you could go right on this road or left. I went left. And what I do is just go up here and turn around and just go right back. I usually try to stay in the middle where those yellow lines are. That seems to work sometimes. But right here, you can see nothing popped up. So I go ahead and drive all the way back up this road and turn around like I usually do. But this time I went ahead and went left towards the bridge, kind of slammed up against the bridge. And then where this fence is, I kind of just slowed down real slow. And I spawned the Ubermacht right over there. Now this one was pretty cool because it only took me one shot. I just drove up the road, then drove back down, and there was a Sabre Turbo there. Me personally, I really do like those cars. They're cool looking, they're quick, you know. I really do like them. But my plan, I was going for the Dubster because people were saying to use a big SUV type vehicle to try to spawn in the Dubster. Which I wasn't upset, but I was really hoping to get the Dubster because I've been trying all weekend to try to get this Dubster spawn. But, you know, it's all good. Right after I spawned this vehicle, I went ahead and dropped out of the mission so I could go put insurance on it. And then I came back, and that's when they really started spawning all over the place. And we're going to go there right now. Alright, as y'all can see here, I have my personal Sabre Turbo, and I went ahead and drove around and got another one, and another one right after that. So I got a total of 3 Sabre Turbos sitting here, which is pretty freaking cool. So this place is really top notch for these. You just got to drive the Sabre Turbo around and they'll spawn in most of the time. So right here, I'm right by my garage. I just took this car and drove straight to Los Santos Customs. And again, my personal vehicle is there, but you'll see that I spawn in another Sabre Turbo. And this one is the green one, but it is a rare one and it will work. It sells for about $7,035. Alright, so now I'm over here at the Los Santos Customs where I first spawned in the Ruiner. So I went ahead and went from here and drove all the way to the main Los Santos Customs, and that's where I spawned in the last Sabre Turbo. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and go over to my garage and I'm going to show you guys all the cars that I've stacked up and how much money you can actually make. Alright, so here we are in the garage. Here's all the vehicles that I've gathered with this glitch. You know, it's pretty damn sweet that you can do that. Just amazing. Now, if you wanted to sell all of these, you could sell the Ubermacht for $17,420. The Sabre Turbo for $15,035. And the green Sabre Turbo for $7,305. Now let's say you sold them all together. That would be a total of $102,015. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to smash that like button. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe. And I will talk to you guys later. This is Red Dirt signing out.